Please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. The moment I realized something was wrong, my breath caught like a fist closing around my throat. 1 second, Sarah was standing beside me at the crowded rooftop party, laughing at some joke I didn't hear. The next, she was gone. Not slipped away. Not wandered off. Gone, as if pulled silently into another universe. I froze, clutching my glass so tight the rim cracked. A cold ripple crawled down my spine. It wasn't the kind of disappearance that happens when someone goes to grab a drink or visit the restroom. I knew her rhythms, her habits, her tells. She wouldn't leave without a glance, a touch, a word. The music throbbed through the night, but my heartbeat drowned it out. I moved through clusters of guests, scanning faces, catching fragments of conversations that felt strangely muffled, like I was underwater. My mind immediately twisted itself into knots. Don't panic. She probably needed fresh air. She might have bumped into someone she knew. Maybe she just didn't hear you. But each rationalization felt weaker than the last, crumbling under the weight of something darker I didn't want to name. I asked a few people if they'd seen her. A couple shrugged. One woman said she saw Sarah heading downstairs. Another insisted she was still on the balcony. Everyone's answers contradicted each other. My confusion sharpened into a blade. I reached the lower floor and pushed into the dim hallway lined with closed doors. The silence here felt wrong. Too thick. Too deliberate. A soft sound caught my ear, something between a sigh and a stifled laugh. My chest tightened. I stepped closer, each footfall heavier than the last. One door was cracked open an inch. My hand trembled as I pushed it wider. Inside, the lamplight cast a low amber glow over the room. Sarah was there. Her back against the wall. Her fingers tangled in someone else's shirt. His hands on her waist. Their lips bruised from kissing. My breath shattered. The sound escaped me, raw and involuntary. They jerked apart. Sarah's eyes met mine, wide, glassy, and filled with panic. His face twisted into guilt before he looked away. I recognized him. A friend. Someone I trusted. Someone who had hugged me earlier and asked how our week had been. She whispered my name like a wound. Her voice broke, cracked, desperate. But I couldn't hear anything beyond the roaring in my ears. Anger surged through me, hot and merciless, colliding with heartbreak so sharp it left me unsteady. I hated that part of me still loved her. I hated that another part still wanted to rationalize what I saw. I hated that I felt shame, as if I had done something wrong by simply walking into the truth. I stepped back from the doorway. She reached for me, pleading, but I lifted my hand and she stopped. Her tears glimmered. His shame thickened the air. The silence that fell between us was heavier than any scream. Finally, I said the only words that felt real, the ones that carried every ounce of pain and clarity inside me. I know what I saw. And I won't unsee it. Sarah crumbled, collapsing to her knees as though the world had fallen out from beneath her. Maybe it had. Maybe it did for both of us. But as I turned and walked out of that room, down the stairs, through the sea of music and laughter that suddenly felt like another planet, I felt something settle inside me. Not peace. Not strength. Just truth. And truth was enough to carry me forward.